This is a piece of slate, and you use chalk to write on it. And in the old days, before we had whiteboards, the teacher would use chalk, and there was an eraser that she would erase. So you write like this, and then you erase it on the slate in the classroom. And I guess depending on which classroom, at Narberth School, some of our classrooms had 2 walls of chalkboards, so you could put 5 or 10 kids up. If you had a math project, math problem that you wanted the kids to work on, you could have 5 or 10 kids up there on the blackboard working. But some students were allergic to chalk dust. And those of us who weren't, it was no problem. But if you were, I guess it was bad. And sometimes the teacher, not if you were a bad student, but if she had somebody staying after school, she'd give you 3 or 4 erasers, and she'd ask you to go out and clap the erasers and get the dust, the chalk dust, off of the eraser. This chalkboard reminds me, in the old days, before we had memos, before we had computers, you could write a note on here. And of course it's reusable, you just erase it, so you're not wasting paper in using that chalkboard.